YouTube and social media. Peep this out, guys. It's Ian K back again with another one for you. It's the Friday night live stream. Let me get the check-in here to make sure everything is looking good on my end. I'm going to switch back over. Again, I'm using my streaming software here, so it's a little bit more delayed on my side. Can you guys hear me okay? Does everything sound okay? Is the resolution looking good on you guys, or at least on your end? Let me know if you guys can give me that thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. I want to make sure you guys can hear my voice. Looks like everything is running clean. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. Yes, 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 yes. It's great to be on here with you guys. We're going to go through the fast check-in here and see how everybody is doing. It's great to be on here with you this Friday evening. Sound is good. Everything is solid. Excellent. All right, let me switch back on over. So it looks like YouTube is broadcasting it, and I will use my chat window within my streaming software here. So, guys, without further ado, it's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. You guys can find me pretty much all over social media. Facebook.com/PeepThisOut, of course on Twitter @PeepThisOut. Instagram is Peep This Out Reviews. And also on Patreon.com/PeepThisOut as well. It is great to be on here. I'm going to keep saying that it's great to be on here because it's been a very, very eventful week for releases, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's see who we've got on here. We've probably got a lot of the usual suspects. Jason Rios, None Ya Business, Chevy 5-Speed, Derek Levesque, Dilbert Doe. Of course, Dilbert Doe is in there. Good times. Great to be on here. Let's see here. Adonis Green. Shout me out. Adonis Green. Peep this out. Very nice. Let's see. The Big and the Beastly. We've got Anthony Bryant, Diet Coke Reviews. Yes, and coincidentally, that's how I'm wearing the shirt today, on top of something else, which we'll talk about in just a second here, which is something you'll find on a certain area of my channel right now, which is kind of hiding there, which we'll tell you about. None your business. Ian Kiner is the kin of Robin Williams. Well, that is excellent company to be in, let me just tell you. God rest his soul, for sure. Let's see. We're going down the line. We got Freddy's Food Reviews. Very nice. We'll hopefully get some check-ins from other awesome food reviewers in the community. And let me just start off by starting off with the food review community, because that's actually, I think, a pretty nice segue. So thank you so much for that comment to help me with that. Guys, lots of fun stuff is popping up all over YouTube the last few days, especially from my buddy Matt over at Reckless Eating. So if you guys are not fully aware of who Reckless Eating is, or what the channel is, or Matt Zion, Mainframe Gaming, all that good stuff there, probably the 4 or 5 of you who don't know who Reckless Eating is, it's probably one of the premier challenge channels, food channels, just an everything channel with all kinds of crazy fun content, with a great group of guys over there, with Matt and Chris and all the rest of the Sean, all the rest of the usual group that's over there doing their due and really putting out some crazy content. Looks like Matt from Reckless Eating got everything taken care of with monetization, and everything is back in order. But in doing so, he actually wanted to draw the attention to the creators themselves, and the whole experience is a very humbling one, especially with everything that they went through for almost a month of demonetization and not receiving any ad revenue, things of that nature. So Matt is really highlighting the creator community, and it's really an amazing thing to do. Everyone should be doing that. My most recent video from Taco Bell, I put that out there as well, from the nacho fries. At the very end, after thanking each and every one of you guys for 13,000 plus subscribers, which thank you very much as well, again, to everybody watching right now. I greatly appreciate that. Everything is just moving along. I did touch on making sure that you guys, if you are kind of cruising around the YouTubes there and you're actually checking your favorite creators, make sure you're subscribed to them. Make sure you watch those videos in full. Let's keep the watch time high. All the work that all the amazing content creators here on YouTube put in should be enjoyed by as many people as possible. And everyone should be kind of just like letting them know that, which is really a great thing. So in the spirit of camaraderie, as well as unifying the community, unity in the community, I should say, Matt actually put out a challenge to anyone who wanted to participate to do this here, and it's really to draw attention to some of the smaller channels, to really kind of help them get the watch time up, and also to maybe introduce you guys to some channels you may not have heard of before. So it was open to small channels, large channels. So I got in touch with him and let him know that I was going to be participating, because I wanted to throw my hat into the ring and see what this was about. So if you guys cruise over to the community tab right here on my channel, it's probably going to be right over there, if I'm pointing correctly, up over here, you'll find a link to Reckless Eating's video in here as well. So, oh, what do we got here? Unbox Warehouse, $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat donations, guys. If you guys feel so inclined to donate towards my channel, of course, it goes right back into production and everything that I put in there. So thank you so much for Unbox Warehouse. I appreciate that greatly. Unity on all levels is all about the community here on YouTube. So with that said, the community tab is where you're going to find the video to Reckless Eating that came out at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tonight, so a couple of hours ago. And in that video is a Pepsi Invitational, or a Pepsi Challenge. And the goal is to see who can actually drink 3 cans of Pepsi in the shortest amount of time. So the fastest person to drink 3 cans and finish it and knock it out with the lowest time, fastest time, basically wins. So in friendly competition and uniting everybody together, he put that out there. So small channels, large channels can basically give that a try. And a lot of them actually did contribute, which was really kind of cool. It was really, really great to see. Amazing turnout. So you're going to find Matt's video specifically in my community tab here. Link to his video. Take a look and see how fast Matt completed 3 cans of Coke, or yeah, 3 cans of Diet Pepsi, I should say, with a buddy of his there. And in the description of the video will be the listing of all the participants and their videos, so you can see how they did. And yours truly is included in that. So the video that you're going to see there is currently unlisted on my channel, but it's only accessible for right now through Matt's video in the description box of what he's got going there. I'm actually going to release it tomorrow night at 6 o'clock because I wanted to keep the focus on what they have going over there, and it's a great thing. So if you guys can jump on over to Matt's channel, Reckless eating, very easy to find right here on YouTube. Hit the description box after you watch Matt's attempt and see how quickly he was able to do 3 cans of Diet Pepsi along with his buddy. And then in the description box, you'll find a listing of all the content creators that were doing their challenge as well. So my video is in there, and a whole bunch of people you're probably going to recognize, and some you may not have heard of before. But give them a look, definitely check it out, and like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It was my very first type of challenge to do something like this. And of course, given that my channel being what it is, I had to do a little something special with the video itself. So a lot of fun stuff in there. So I just basically kind of watched it quickly as well. I was getting ready for the stream tonight. But I can tell you, actually, as I'm scrolling through here, Berkshire Bacon Lover was one of the ones featured in there as well. And actually, he's telling you right there, it took him much longer than he thought to drink 3 cans of Pepsi. So I'll have to check that out there. 2 Dude Reviews as well. There's a lot of people that you're going to see in there. A lot of people you're going to recognize. And some may very well show up here in the chat, as you're beginning to see already here. So definitely, like I said, the whole basis of this is drawing attention to the community and really making sure that all of the people who are putting in the work to really make these content pieces for you kind of get the just due and get a look at it. You know, naturally get that watch time up. It's all about supporting whenever you possibly can, and it's all about positivity from here on out, as it should be all the time there. So as you guys are catching up in the thread here, I'm going to try and catch up to mine as well in the chat window here. We got Elizabeth Ricard in here, T-Bergs, Cody Robertson, how you doing there? Great to see you guys on here in there as well. So guys, without further ado, let me see here. I'm going to jump on over one more quick couple of things here. Epic Zombie Killer, thanks for the awesome content. Love you, love the channel. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been very busy this past week, and let's just talk about that really fast here, because there's been a lot of videos that have come out aside from BK's Double Quarter Pound King, and of course everybody is aware of Taco Bell's nacho fries. It's lighting up my feed like ridiculous. All of the ones that I'm beginning to see, I have to catch up on a bunch of reviews. I watched just a few yesterday outside of my own, naturally, when I launched it. So I really want to take a look and see what everybody else thinks of these. But one thing I can tell you with these nacho fries is that I really like the marketing aspect of what they got going with this. Now, for those of you guys who are regular watchers of my channel and who know me through my channel naturally knows, and you can tell by all the stuff behind me over here, I'm a big fan of how they sell this stuff to us. It's actually kind of cool. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but there are many different variations of their little box that are available online. There's some that actually have cheese that are dripping in the back. There's some that look in the front just like that. Some are the squiggly ones, like the one I did when I did my review. But it's really kind of cool how they actually do this here. And I gotta say, for $1, it's not bad for what it is. It's really kind of the starter pack, so to speak, to get you enticed to spend the extra $1.50 and get the Supreme version or the Bel Grande version to get the larger size. So kind of cool for what it is. You got to take it for what it is. Is it actually Mexican spices? For me personally, not to give too much of my review away if you haven't seen it already, it really did remind me of Lowry seasoned salt primarily, with a little bit of maybe something there. But the cheese sauce that it gives you a little bit of the kick to there. So whatever it may be lacking initially on the seasoning of the fries, you'll get a little bit on the back end with the cheese sauce. So the cheese sauce is kind of like the thing to help boost it up just slightly. But for $1, you can't really hate on it. It's actually not bad, you know, for what it is. And like I said, I am a fan of how they market these, and they really should be able to fill these with just a little bit more, if you ask me. So that's just me here. So good stuff, good stuff. So let's see here. Frankie Jamie, let's see, laugh out loud. Live chat is covering the fries. Yeah, a little retread of my review that I just put out here right now. So, you know, nacho fries are in effect. It's lighting up the internet currently right now, and everyone's losing their mind over these things. And they're actually pretty tasty for what they are. So with that said, let's see here. A couple of comments before we jump into the reviews, which I'm going to go pretty much all the way through. I thought I was going to do like maybe 2 of these at a time and then kind of save it, but I don't want them to get any warmer than they already are trying to get right now on the side here with these Diet Coke flavors. So we'll get into it here. But real quick here, just a couple of questions that I may be seeing popping up. Do you think they'll ever bring back the Halloween Whopper? I sure hope they bring back the Halloween Whopper. That's from Epic Zombie Killer. Just so you guys know, if you've seen my Instagram, in the last day or so, they've just recently brought back the Grand Mac here in Southern California. I posted a picture of the new ad for it up in the windows that are all in the McDonald's in the area here, and it looks like they're calling it the Grand Big Mac this time. So I guess maybe Grand Mac didn't resonate with some of the people. They need to have the big in there. I think it's kind of a misnomer to have grand and big at the same time, but Grand Big Mac is officially back along with Mac Jr. and of course the Big Mac, which has been around forever. So Take a look at your local McDonald's if you guys haven't really been looking. Most of people probably haven't, but I know that some people did mention it last week, if asking if the Grand Mac was ever going to be coming back. And sure enough, you put it out into the universe, and here we are. So it is what it is. All right, so going down the line here. Everyone see Matt O bring back the big and tasty. Yes, that would be great if they did. Bad Company, $5 Cravings deal box is so good. Yes, that actually is pretty good. I was thinking about reviewing that at some point because they've had the same one for a bit now, but it keeps saying new on the menu. So we'll have to see. So, guys, without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay in this window because this is the larger view for you here. So, let's see. Cody Robertson, have I ever done a collaboration with Joey's World Tour? Yes, I have, definitely. I've actually done 2 with him, an In-N-Out as well as the, what was that? The Arby's Flatbread, which was another one that we did about a Halloween, like 2 Halloweens ago that are there. But take a look at my YouTube collaborations and you'll find all the people that I've collabed with up to this point so far. Okay, so guys, without further ado, I'm going to jump into the first Diet Coke flavor. And this one I'm actually not even going to open for you, because actually there's no reason to. Guys, take a look at what this is. It's just a standard can of Diet Coke. And I have to admit, I am really digging the overall look of this, what they've got going here. The fact that it actually is the same 12-ounce can, but what they're doing is they're stretching it up a little bit so they really make it stand out. It's got very much like an energy drink type of feel to it. And I got to say, I really like the way it looks here. And as you can see, it's all nice and frosty and cold here. So really, really good here. Rise Kujikawa, I just got here. What did I miss? Just a little recap in the beginning. There'll be a lot more for you to see. Of course, this is going to be available on the replay on the afterwards here. You'll be able to find this in the community tab here on my channel, as well as on patreon.com/peepthisout. So good stuff. But just to show you here, I wanted to give you a look at just the regular Diet Coke can. It's exactly the same type of thing you already know. It is just in a tall can, and I gotta say it really does stand out pretty nicely here. So we're gonna keep this one on the side. This is definitely just a newer can, a newer variation of what's standard, and it really kind of adds to their product line, which we're gonna go down the line and take a look at. And I've got my trusty cup on the side. We're gonna try all flavors, all 4 of them here actually, right now. So with that said, Cody Robertson says that I inspired him to try Taco Bell. Cool, very, very cool. Glad to hear that. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Anthony Bryant, Coca-Cola Zero, 0 grams, 0 sugar, 0 calories. I'm a huge fan of Coke Zero. That's actually what I did for my soda challenge for reckless eating. That will be out officially on my channel with its own thumbnail and everything here, where you're looking at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. I've got another couple of reviews that I'm almost done filming. I'm actually putting together, I should say, and that'll actually be out probably most likely Monday night with my schedule this weekend. So we'll have to see there what happens. But Diet Coke, new can, definitely dig it. It really does look pretty neat, I do have to say. And I do like the whole red strip down the side here, which is really kind of classy. So really, really nice. So let's get into the first flavor, shall we? The first official new flavor is Diet Coke Twisted Mango. And nice looking can on this one. Just so you guys know, Diet Coke is not a super favorite of mine. I used to drink it naturally a lot more when I was a little younger. My father used to drink this religiously. We used to go to Price Club back in the day before it became Costco, and he would buy like the trays, the cardboard trays, before they put them in the blocks that you can put in the fridge, like the shelf packs. And basically, he would like intravenously drink this practically. He was just a huge fan of Diet Coke. But needless to say, a lot of different variations of Coke have come out in the past. Cherry Coke, Vanilla Coke, Lime Coke. I don't want to say they're diluting the brand, but these are definitely upper scale flavors for these types of things. So we'll have to see here. Anthony Bryant, be careful, drinking pop is bad for your kidneys. Start drinking water once in a while. Trust me, Anthony, I drink a lot of water. A lot of water. All right, so here we go here. We've got Twisted Mango. I'm going to basically pop each of these cans, and I've got a little cup right over here, and we'll take a look at the color of it, and then we'll give it a taste, and we'll give it a rating, and then we'll move on with our evening here. So let's give this a shot here. This is Diet Coke Twisted Mango. And let's see if it smells any different. It should. Yeah, smells like mango. Definitely smells like mango. All right, I'm going to try and do this carefully over my computer. And wow, not what I was expecting here, guys. It actually looks like Diet Coke. I was hoping this would be a little clearer. I'm very surprised. But as you can see, it's pretty sudsy. Take a look at that. Lots of suds, almost like beer. But nice carbonation so far. Let's give this a shot here. Twisted Mango, brand new flavor of Diet Coke. That's interesting. Very light mango. Little bit more Diet Coke. And then mango again. Let me try this one more time. Hang on. Yeah, that's weird. I don't want to say it tastes perfumey, if that makes any sense to you guys. But it really is a little bit more floral tasting than I think I would like. I mean, it's mango. It's definitely there. It could also be because it's playing with my head, because Twisted Mango is all over this can, and in my head I'm thinking it's going to be more like orangey. But I gotta say, different. Very different. Yeah, that's not a favorite of mine. It's very florally. As I'm drinking this more and more, it's got like more of a floral type of background flavor, if anything. It does taste like mango, but I gotta say, it's different. I don't know if I would buy like a 12-pack, and just so you guys know, I bought each of the individual flavors. They were on sale for, I think it was like $1.10 for what it is. So a little bit more of a premium compared to a regular can because of what it is, even though it's the same ounces, it's just, it's longer. But interesting on this one, guys, interesting. Twisted Mango. It's kind of getting me a little twisted because I'm conflicted with this one, actually. I don't know if I had to rate this one on the usual Bomb Sexy for Your Face scale of 1 to 10, and I can't really say sexy anymore on YouTube because of what it is. I'm going to give this one like a 5.5, a 6. I mean, it's average. I mean, it does have the Diet Coke flavor on the back end, and it says right here, I just noticed on the bottom, Diet Coke with mango flavor and other natural flavors. Be very careful when you see other natural flavors because they're masking something a little bit with that. So maybe that could be where the floral stuff is coming from. Not really feeling this one. I'm glad I bought these individually because if I do like one more than the other, I'll probably buy the pack. But so far, probably not going to come back to Twisted Mango. It's not something I want to check out. So with that said, let's move on to the next one. I'm curious about this. Feisty, what is this? Feisty? Feisty Cherry. Feisty Cherry. Take a look at this. It's a purple can. Looks like it's got the cherries that you can see at the bottom there. I'm really digging how this works here, I gotta say. Really digging how this works here. Pretty nice in terms of just the can size and just the overall artwork on the side here. It's got more of like an upper scale type of feel. But Feisty Cherry, it's not Fiesta Cherry, it's Feisty Cherry. So interesting on this one too here. Let's give this one the usual pop. And let's smell it. I don't smell anything out of this one. It's not Diet Coke, but I don't smell like anything. Usually, you know, like when you smell Diet Coke, it's Diet Coke. I don't smell anything on this one. So, with that said, again, how anticlimactic can you get? This is actually not going to be any different than any regular Diet Coke look that I think we have going over here. But as you can see, it looks like Diet Coke as well. And before I even look at what the label is on this one here about what it has other than natural colors or flavors, obviously it's got a little bit of color here. Let's give this one a shot. The Feisty Cherry, brand new Diet Coke flavor. Black cherry. It's trying to be a black cherry soda, but I do like that better than the Twisted Mango. This actually is a little bit more subtle. But then at the very end, you're getting the black cherry. So, of course, they lead with the bite of Diet Coke, the carbonation, and then you get a little bit of that black cherry. So this is more like, I don't want to say a generic black cherry type of soda, but it kind of smacks of that just a little bit there. It's decent, though. It's better than the other one. Yeah, it's light. Light black cherry on this one. Bomb Sexy for Your Face scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to do like a 7. It's okay. So far, none of these are not knocking my socks off here. I think you can't really get past Coke Zero Sugar, in my opinion. But it's just okay. It's just okay. All right. A weak black cherry type soda, but it's Fiesta Cherry. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. These last two I wanted to say because these are the ones I am most curious about. And incidentally, before I jump into that there, this one on the Coke, it says Diet Coke with cherry flavor and other natural flavors. I wasn't getting any cherry in that. It's more black cherry. So, all right. I didn't even notice that they actually had these in the very bottom, so I'm not looking at any of those before we get started here. So before we jump into the last two here, let me take a look at some of the comments here. Going down the line. Tony, love the food reviews. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Going down the line here. Okay, let's see. Do they taste diet? Yes. Diet. Do they taste diety? Tyler, yes, they do. I mean, there's really no full rich flavor for what it is. So not exactly, you know, really, really rich tasting. I think in terms of like the faker type of sugar, like Coke Zero sugar, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. So not really a super fan so far of those. The black cherry one or the feisty cherry is just okay. These are the ones I'm really curious about. Ginger lime, and then we'll save the last one here, the zesty blood orange, in there as well too that way. So let's jump into this one here. Ginger lime, love neon green. One of the main reasons I chose for my channel is like a bright yellow and neon greenish look. Really, really a fan of this right here. So good stuff on here. Critical East Japan is in the house. Thanks so much for jumping on. Good times, good times. We've got Retro Extreme, best food reviewer, breaks everything down, which is what does stuff do. Thank you so much, Retro. I appreciate that. I'm all about the detail in what I do, and everyone's got a particular design choice for doing what they do, and I completely respect that. But I appreciate you thinking of that, of my channel. It's the way I like to do it each and every time. Good, good stuff. Let's see, Walt wins. Great to see the review. Haven't seen these dive flavors. Smash the like button. Thank you so much. Incidentally, you just reminded me, Walt wins. If you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying what you are seeing here right now. I'm definitely trying for you for sure. And if any of you guys can let me know, since I'm in my streaming software here, how many peeps are watching and how many thumbs up we have. Maybe just like the two numbers side by side. The actual views as well as how many thumbs up. That would be awesome. I'm going to get into this one right now. This is the ginger lime. And again, we're going to pop the top. Let's see what this one has got going. Light lime on this one. I'm smelling a little bit of lime. At least it's got a little bit more aromatic compared to the last one there. But I think the floral one, that twisted mango, was the most aromatic as it was more floral. 71 views from Jasmine Marquez. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 31 thumbs. Nice. That's awesome. Guys, let's see if we can try and match the thumbs up with the amount of people watching this right now. That would be amazing if we can do that. That would be just amazing. All right. So since I'm going to be doing this here, I'm going to actually cover this slightly. Let's give it a go. I think we already know they're all going to be Diet Coke. I was really hoping that some of these were not going to look like a regular Diet Coke, but I guess it's supposed to because it's Diet Coke. It's just flavored. So kind of a little anticlimactic for me personally. It is what it is. Let's give this one a shot. This one is the Ginger Lime, brand new flavor of Diet Coke. It's like a ton of them out right now. Wow. If you guys have ever had Diet Coke with lime, that's exactly what that is. There is no difference to the formula except a little bit of ginger coming up on the back. That's it. That actually is the most accurate representation out of all the ones that we've got going here right now in terms of the flavor. Black cherry, definitely not cherry on that feisty cherry. That's more black cherry than anything else. Ginger lime so far is the truth because it really does nail the flavors pretty nicely. It's the existing formula with lime, and then you have a little bit of the ginger back end bite coming up there, which is really kind of nice. It's still staying. As I'm talking, it's actually still kind of there. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. So far, this is the one for me at the moment here. Bomb Sexy Fear Face scale of 1 to 10. Ginger Lime is going to get an easy 8 out of 10. This one is easily the one that I'm preferring so far. And I guess I'm a little bit more partial towards Lemon Lime anyway, to be honest. But this is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I will probably buy a case of this, the 12-pack. That's actually really nice. Doesn't really leave so much of an aftertaste as it does a little bit of ginger. So you're getting the Diet Coke initially up front. The carbonation is strong. Diet Coke usually is from the can. And then you have a nice lime flavor as it's going down. And then a little bit of ginger. Guys, easily recommended to give this one a shot. If you see this one anywhere, start with this one and go backwards. Because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. This one should probably hold your interest. So ginger lime, Diet Coke. Definite recommendation on that one. And before we do the last one, which is the Zesty Blood Orange. Let me jump back on over to my comment thread and see how you guys are doing over here. Bad Company Gaming, wish we can get these flavors in the original Coke as well. That would be pretty awesome. If they made the regular sugary versions with these types of flavors, that would be pretty killer. But I know they're pushing the Diet Coke brand. They always do. But it is pretty solid there. Let's see. Epic. What was your favorite all-time food review that you have made? Oh, man. Ooh. You know, there is really... I gotta be honest, it's so hard to say. These types of questions about what's your favorite ... It's so hard for me to kind of do on the spot. Guys, I have well over 600 plus videos right now, which is just insane. I mean, there are a lot of videos that I've put together just in recent memory. I mean, I really like the new Taco Bell nacho fries review that I put together. I had a lot of fun doing that a few days ago and then doing that as well. But any of the ones where I collab with people would kind of help showcase and show what the other channel is doing as well as some of my favorites. But I have reviewed so many variations of stuff from BK, from McDonald's, from Taco Bell, and to everybody in between. It's kind of hard to say, so please forgive me if I can't be more specific than that, Epic. I apologize. Let's see. Critical East Japan. Interesting. Ginger Lime was low on the list for other reviewers I've seen. Wow. I don't know. I can't explain that one. All I know is that the flavor is more representative of what I'm tasting so far. It's crazy. I guess everybody's tastes are different, and that's why it's good to have a bunch of flavors. But let's see. Carson Angris. Peep this out, my man. What are your thoughts on the plain In-N-Out fries? I get them once in a while, but it's hard for me not to get animal whenever I do it. So good stuff there as well. I really think their animal fries are bomb sexy. Agreed. But I think their plain fries are putrid. You know what? It really depends upon the mood. I mean, they do make them naturally fresh. If any of you have ever been to In-N-Out here on the West Coast, they have them in Vegas as well, and some places maybe intermittently around the country because it's a privately owned. It's not franchised, so it's kind of hard to find sometimes. But they're all over the West Coast here where they started. But I gotta say, you know, it's the oiling. It's the process that they do to make them. It's really kind of plain. They're just lightly salted, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't say they're putrid. I would say that they're definitely probably a little leaner when it comes to the overall nutritional and fat content compared to the other fast food spots. I can probably almost guarantee that they're less in terms of calories and saturated fats and things of that nature because of how natural they make them. So I would probably still take their fries over some of the other ones there, although I do like McDonald's fries. BK's fries are pretty good too. But definitely a fan of In-N-Out, especially with animal style. So, you know, that's just my 2 cents on that particular one. Let's see. Going down the line. Mountain Dew Ice tastes like Sprite. I agree. Did that review last week and it was just okay. Definitely okay. Truth be told, I love all these emojis here. Do you make a living on YouTube? And if now, what do you do for full time? Well, basically, I did a lot of entertainment stuff that I do. My last thing that I did was actually just the past holiday with being in a movie called Better Watch Out. I do a lot of voiceover work stuff. So that's really the main thing, which is always fun. So it definitely helps. And it's something that I love to do because I'm creative. I love to create and do what I need to do that way. It's kind of an outlet for me, which is nice. But do I make a living on YouTube? No. There's really no way unless you're like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers to really, you know, get that going there. And we all have Patreons and things of that nature, which always kind of help. And, you know, they're just like little avenues there. But, you know, maybe one day that would be great. But I have actually done some sponsorships. I do work with some other restaurant type of things that use my talents for things that they say anyway. So I'm very humbled by that, which is always kind of fun. And once in a while, you may see a sponsored thing here on my channel, something that I may have gone to, like I went to Arby's. I went to Atlanta, Georgia a few months back. I've done stuff for McDonald's in the past, which is fun. So hopefully one day I would like to do it a little bit more full-time that way because it really is a passion of mine. And that's the thing is you got to just put your foot out there and good things will happen, but you got to start somewhere. So I'm coming up on a little over 4 years now of doing YouTube. This is into my 5th year. And I'm still learning, still growing, still having a good time and embracing the new technologies and just having a blast with it. So lots more fun stuff to come for sure. Let's see, guys. I'm trying my best to try and get into, give you guys, let's see here, going down the line. Okay, we got Jasmine Marquez. in there as well. Okay, that's not Whitfield's real food review. It's in there too, going down the line. Derek Levesque, 73 watching. Awesome. That is awesome. I appreciate that very much. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Nicholas, I'm surprised you're here considering the last time we talked and you were going to be busy tonight. So that is definitely not you, but it's all good. All right, let's see. I know it's Friday. Rum and Cokes and tacos with the wifey. Yes, you guys know me well. Incidentally, my wife's birthday is actually coming up, so she's actually with one of her girlfriends tonight. So I am flying solo at the moment here, but I am going to be doing a little bit of something afterwards here, and I am pretty hungry. So we'll definitely have to see what goes on here for sure. So with that said, let me jump on over. Going down the line. All right, very cool. We are back in effect over here. I've got my comments mostly caught up here, guys. I'm trying to do my best, and I'm working on a buddy of mine to hopefully moderate in the future, too, just so you guys know. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me here right now. Let's see here. Computer Blue, you seem like a granola cereal type of person. Definitely not. Definitely not. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and maybe a little bit of granola maybe on some of the days. But no, definitely not. James Tennant, like your reviews. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, 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 very much. All right, guys, we have delayed it long enough. Zesty Blood Orange. I'm very excited about this one. And like I said, I was expecting these to be different colors, but unfortunately, the color is in the can. The color is in the can. And I guess that's okay, too. I mean, it is Diet Coke, so it really can't be changed in terms of what it is. It wouldn't be Diet Coke if it wasn't dark, right? So I guess my expectations were just a little high. I probably should have adjusted that accordingly, but it is what it is. So let's pop it on this one. Get a smell. Oh, yeah. Strong orange on this one. Oh, wow. This is boding well already, guys. Zesty Blood Orange. Ooh, that is strong. No difference. As usual. No difference whatsoever. Oh, man, that's nice. That is actually stronger than the ginger lime. Let's try the... what do they call this one again here? As I am losing my mind here. This has been such a long day. Zesty Blood Orange. Not just Blood Orange. Zesty Blood Orange. Here we go. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know how to categorize that. It's orange, but right after something else in the very beginning. Hang on one second. This is weird. This one's got a little bit of that floral type of taste, like the twisted mango, and then it hits orange and then Diet Coke. So this is almost like a 3-level type of drink, guys. That's interesting. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. That is not like a generic orange type of soda that I thought it was going to be. This one here, Diet Coke with blood orange flavor. So if you don't know what blood orange is, I would think it's just a more richer type of orange, supposed to be a little bit deeper, so to speak. And then it says other natural flavors, but oh, that's leaving that floral taste in my mouth slightly right after. So I'm getting the initial floral hit, then you get a little bit of the orange. It's light. All of these are pretty light. And then Diet Coke at the back end there with a little bit of the carbonation in there too. Oh man, I don't know about this. Hang on. It reminds me too much of the twisted mango. So I think this one is like right in the middle right there for me though. I do like this one better than the twisted mango. And then of course definitely that feisty cherry right there. And the ginger lime is probably going to be my favorite. It actually is going to be my favorite. This one though is not bad because although that floral is slightly there, it is starting to kind of go away just a little bit there, and you're getting the regular Diet Coke flavor. Gotta say, this is just okay. This is just okay. I probably have to say maybe 7 out of 10. Bomb Sexy Fear Face scale of 1 to 10. They're all pretty average, guys. I gotta be honest. I'm not super blown away by any of these flavors with the exception of the ginger lime. And before I go on forward, hang on one second here. Tasty Motive. Is it difficult to set up the waiting period before you come into the actual live stream? Does it take a lot of skill to learn? Actually, it doesn't, to be honest. Depending upon the streaming software that you use, it's really just kind of like a holding pattern like in the lobby. So I have my templates that are set up on my screen. Maybe one of these days I'll see about doing a screen grab or screen capture so you guys can see what I'm seeing. That would be pretty cool at the same time. But it really isn't. It all comes down to the streaming software and the templates that you have set up. And when you're highlighting one and you have that one enabled, that's the one that's broadcasting. And then I'm simply clicking to the next ones when I'm ready to go. So when I have that in there, I have my microphone turned off. I have everything, just the music playing, so you guys can't hear what I'm doing. If anything's going on, you don't see anything. And then you kind of go from there. So maybe we'll see about doing some type of maybe a little mini training or something. It'll be kind of fun to do, I think. Sarah, what it do? Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Sarah, I saw that you have your video posted for the Reckless Eating Challenge there. That was a lot of fun to do. I'm going to check yours out, as well as all the other people that did that challenge as well, to see how we all did. I did the best I could with that, just so you know. I had a lot of fun contributing to that. It was definitely a good time. So looking forward to checking everybody's content out. Again, you guys can find the Reckless Eating video here in the community tab on my channel. Just hit the description box inside Matt's video. You'll find the link to my video, and then officially my video will go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then it'll be here on my channel for you guys to watch directly. So tomorrow night you'll be able to just click on my channel and you'll find it. It'll be here. But for now, I wanted to keep the focus going where it needs to go, which is over to Reckless Eating, because there are a lot of amazing content creators that do deserve your attention. So please, please, please hit that community tab, click on the video, and check out the description info for all the links to all the peeps in there. Really, really good stuff. All right, so let's see. Going down the line. Let's see here. You guys are all having a blast here in the chat thread. I can see it right here. Guys, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up with this. So much stuff here that's flying up here. I'm trying. Let's see. Carson Angris, you should have used some saltine crackers as a palate cleanser. Maybe your judgment was skewed because of previous flavors. You know, the fact that I got to be honest here, Carson, because the flavors are so light, I don't think I'm really worried too much about how this was going to interact. They're all very similar. The only difference is, like I said, with the feisty cherry and this zesty blood orange, these are very similar. You're getting a little bit of the black cherry flavor, or regular cherry, the red cherry they say on this one here, cherry flavor. And then this one is the same type of thing on the back end with a little bit of orange. But Diet Coke is the dominant player in this one because it has to be. That's the main drink. But it's just okay. It's just okay. I mean, out of all the ones here, aside from just regular Diet Coke, which is just regular Diet Coke, I have to say my favorite, it's going to be ginger lime, because if you guys have had Diet Coke with lime before and they've had this on the shelves for a long time, that's really what this is. They just decided to add just a little bit extra to it and put it in a stretched out can with some new marketing on the side. That's really all that this is, guys. So if you're a fan of Diet Coke with lime anyway, I think this is going to be the one that I think you're going to want to check out here. This will be the one that I'm going to do whenever I decide to go with another version of this here, or at least to buy more of them. I would probably recommend going with this one here. Start with the ginger lime and go backwards. If I had to rank these in terms of the ones that I like the best, I'm probably going to say ginger lime easily, as you guys already know. After that, we'll say zesty blood orange, because it is definitely a not as florally, but it has some orange flavor, which is good. And then we'll go into the feisty cherry, and then twisted mango. Twisted mango was a little too florally for me, with not too much flavor there. A little bit of mango, but it's still more floral than anything else. Orange tends to be a little bit of a stronger type of flavor. So ginger lime looks like it wins out for me, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. This is definitely a recommended flavor of Diet Coke. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all of those quickie reviews. Glad I was able to knock those out for you real fast here. Let's see. Critical Eats Japan says Sarah's boyfriend killed that challenge. Did he? Did he jump on camera and do it? I'm going to have to check this out. Berkshire Bacon Lover is on here as well, too. They did this. Very cool. Curly Man, what do you mean floral taste? You know, I guess another way to put it is more perfumey, if that sounds like, you know, if that makes any sense there. It's just, it smells like perfume, but it's a taste that's very similar. Like if somebody, you walk by somebody, like if you walk by a woman that has really strong perfume, and it kind of, you know, you breathe it in or you smell it, it's kind of like that. It just kind of hangs a little bit. So for me personally, not a super fan. Not a super fan of that. It is what it is. All right, going down the line here. Matt O, did Twisted Mango remind you of Red Bull? No, not personally, no. Not really a fan of that at all. That really did not have as much mango as I think it needed to really kind of go above and beyond the floral tasting, you know, aftertaste that I was getting with that. It didn't stay more. The lime actually hangs a little bit longer, and then the orange is definitely pretty good too. So not bad. Epic! Do you think the Grand Big Mac will come to McDonald's in Canada? I hope so. You know, I'd be surprised if it didn't, because this is the second time now that it's beginning to rear its head here in Southern California. So if you guys are not finding it around town, the funny thing is I actually saw this and sent a picture over to a buddy of mine, and I was like, man, there was no fanfare, nothing. It just showed up. I didn't even see it on the menu. I tend to go to McDonald's whenever I do want to get out of my office here and I want to do a little bit of editing outside. And I like to just get a coffee there and relax. And they have a newly rebuilt McDonald's right by my place here, so it's always very comfortable whenever I go in there. So I do a lot of my stuff there. So I drove by, and that one was actually closed because they were doing some, you know, repair work, things of that nature. And I went to a different one, and it was at that one that actually had the poster up initially. And then today when I was doing my cardio, I jogged past the other one that I go to, and there it was. It was on there again. So I don't know if it's just here, but apparently it's starting to trickle out. So I'm probably going to have to hit that up early this coming week because it definitely sounds pretty awesome. Let's see, I really enjoyed it. It's also one of my most popular reviews. I had a lot of fun looking at that. I believe it was raining that day when I did that review for my Grand Mac review. It was definitely a good time there. Critical Eats, they've had the Grand Mac twice too. Nice, 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 nice. Sarah, like the Mac Jr., still a great Big Mac taste. Yes, just the fact that it's, you know, Mac Jr., I guess they're going for Mac sauce, because when I saw that, I'm like, well, let's just make like a mini Mac, you know, like a little smaller Big Mac or something like that. But technically, I guess that's like the McDouble. You can just ask for that sauce on it, and technically it's the same thing minus the middle section of the bun. So it is what it is. Let's see. Computer Blue, Checkers has better burgers. All right, I know they definitely have some decent stuff there. I have yet to do an actual Rallies/Checkers review of one of their burgers. I seem to be doing a lot of their other stuff. Maybe one of those Buford burgers we'll have to try one of these days here. Let's see. Carson. Let's see. I know you're from LA. I was wondering if you ever considered reviewing Grillamal in Alhambra. I actually have, Carson. Do a search for Grillamal Peep This Out here on YouTube, and you'll find the Behemoth Burger, I think it was. That was actually a review with my buddy Chewy Chavez that you'll see in that one. So take a look at that for sure. Ethan, have you seen Joey's new vid? Can you try the new KFC barbecue chicken this week? It's already in the bag. Do not worry, Ethan. That will be out before you know it. So, yeah, I'm spacing out my content just a little bit. There's a lot of stuff. It's been a very busy week with everything. Let's see. Epic Zombie Killer. Are you excited for The Walking Dead to come back? Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to the end of February, Epic, for sure. And they'll finally put an end to the all-out war for this arc of the season. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Let's see. Berkshire Bacon. Jason Callan just reviewed the Grand Big Mac. Cool. Yeah, like I said, they're putting big back into the name. It's no longer Grand Mac. It's called Grand Big Mac. So I'm not going to be re-reviewing that because there's just no point. It's the same thing. But definitely just be curious to see what other people are saying about the new version of it, which is really the same thing. They're just bringing it back, I'm sure. So, Salty Shyster, what it do? Nice to see you on here. Anthony Bryan, birthday is coming up in August this year. I'll be the 25th, hopefully thinking about getting married, but need a girlfriend first to do that. And also a little bit of time to build that relationship, Anthony. Not to say shotgun weddings, you know, and knowing somebody for a small amount of time is not out of the question, because it does happen, but I hear you with that, man. And just so you know, the 25th, let's see, you'll be 25. Okay, cool. Let's see, your birthday's coming out, and it's in August. It's nice. Very, very cool. Let's see. Frankie, did the earthquake on Thursday wake you up? You know what? I was actually up when that happened, so I felt it when I was here. I was in my office editing, which was really kind of crazy because it was a quick jolt, and instantly I felt it. I knew what it was, and obviously checked my phone, and it was here local, so it is what it is there. So yes, I did feel it. The wifey slept right through it though. Let's see. DGVVH. You're my favorite food review channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate the support for being one of the peeps to contribute to the views, as well as all the subscribers out there. Guys, 13,200 plus now. I mean, it seems to be going up pretty quickly. the last few weeks, and I appreciate that greatly. I'm just trying to put out the very best content that I can, and I'm glad you guys are along for the ride, and you're interacting with me and you're enjoying it. Buzz, how you doing? No worries, man. You always know I put these on replay, so you'll be able to find the replay to this whole stream here when it's over in a few minutes here shortly on my channel in the community tab here on Peep This Out, obviously, as well as patreon.com/peepthisout as well. On the train heading to Seattle, watching this. Cool, 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 cool. I appreciate that. Hope the connection is good for you, Buzz. And by all means, be safe and be careful wherever you're going up over there. And enjoy Seattle. I'm envious right now. That's awesome. Carson Angers, hey buddy, peep this out. Were you a fan of Ken Dominick's Cook and Review series? Yeah, that was very cool. I like when they do a little bit of the out-of-the-box type of style of things like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Ken is a good dude, definitely, and he definitely networks. And his buddy who owns that tavern and everything too, they're really, really cool people. So really, really enjoyed the series with that for sure. Let's see. My buddy bought me a Bomb Sexy shirt in our gift exchange for Christmas. Caught me by surprise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do have a spreadshirt that has a whole bunch of stuff that you can actually get that has the logo and the names and all that fun stuff there. I figured why not, just to have it there. I get asked occasionally, with the whole catchphrase stuff, why not? I thought it'd be fun to do. So spreadshirt.com/peepthisout, I believe it is. But if you look at the description info down below, you'll find the Spreadshirt link if you want to see what's there. Probably should update a few of those things as well. But thank you, buddy, for purchasing one of those shirts. I appreciate that. Bus driver's got a great connection. Excellent. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ned Elfring, seems like Carl's Jr. has raised the prices like crazy. Have you noticed that too? Yeah, it's like 10 bucks for combos in Ventura. It is a little pricey. Anything that used to be the $6 burger, which is hilarious because it's no longer the $6 burger. They're just called thick burgers now. I agree. Carl's Jr. is solid there. I do like their stuff. The $5 combos are pretty good, but they haven't had actually anything really specialty ever since, I want to say, the baby back rib burger, primarily. I mean, that's kind of the main thing from last fall. So we'll have to see if anything else is coming up. But I do believe that, yeah, it's a little bit on the pricier side for sure. Derek Leveske, Ken only does mukbangs now. A lot of people seem to be doing that. A lot of people seem to be doing that. I don't know if I could do that. If I do, it'd probably only be maybe one item, if that. I can't see eating so much at one time. I've seen a few, and I'm like, man, I'm envious of the appetites that some of these guys can kill all that stuff in one sitting, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. Salty Shyster, what do you think of Burger King's net neutrality video? That was pretty awesome. Yes, I have to admit, it was very, very well done. The marketing for BK, and just so you guys know, I am not sponsored by BK. I know there's a lot of rumors out there that, oh yeah, I play golf with them and all this stuff. I just happen to network a lot, and I make a lot of contacts with people who are really, really awesome. They just happen to be just great people, and I'm really thankful that they work with me and help me to produce these things and to give me the products to do these things. And like I said, generally something has to really suck for me to really rate it low, and I generally have pretty good experiences. I don't ask for anything preferentially. But I did like the marketing for that, Salty. I have to admit, it was pretty slick. It was pretty slickly put together. Christopher Girmonte, just saw Eminem live in New York. Cool. Now I'm watching Peep This Out. Life is good on Friday night. Oh, I appreciate that. And to be in the same conversation as Eminem, that's a blessing right there. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very, very cool. Let's see. Epic Zombie, curious about what your reaction was to Carl in the mid-season finale. Very shocked and very surprised considering where I am in the comic book right now. It's very interesting how they're going to mix that around. But considering how they flip events here and there with some of the characters to begin with, I don't think they're going to have to retool too much of the story to give you that. Especially if they're going to be using the Alpha storyline coming, in the next season or season after. Probably into the late next season, I would think, is when you'll probably see that with the Whisperers. So we'll have to see, Epic. We'll have to see. Yeah, Derek Leveske, the BK net neutrality video had me dying. It really was pretty well done. It really was pretty well done. Let's see. Going down the line here, guys. I'm trying to keep up with everything here. Anthony Bryant, like Kurt Cobain, Nirvana fans, rock music cool. Like rock music, what's your favorite? Oh, man, you know what? I've actually been streaming a lot of Def Leppard lately, to be honest. Ever since they put their catalog on Spotify, that takes me back to the 80s right there. And I love some classic Def Leppard. I mean, the whole Hysteria era is really awesome, 1986 on. But their early stuff just rocks. It bangs. It really does. Some of their old stuff like Photograph and Fofoolin' and It's some really, really good stuff, I gotta say. Vengeance Falls in the house. What it do? Great to talk to you briefly on Instagram the other day, my friend. Thanks so much for the messages. Elizabeth Ricard. Yep, BK CEO. She already knows. We already know Elizabeth is watching. Let's see. Rachel, love to talk about your videos with my coworkers. I was excited to start supporting you on Patreon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Rachelist X. I appreciate that very much. I wanted to put that together for those that felt so inclined to do that, because naturally it does take time to put these things together. But naturally for you guys wanting to do that is just a blessing, and I'm very humbled by that. So thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. For sure. Anything that is actually received through Patreon, as well as super chats here on my channel, always goes back into the channel, always. Really kind of help pay for the food and all that fun stuff as well. But I appreciate it very much, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Critical East Japan never liked the Carl character, so I'm looking forward to his demise. We'll have to see what happens with that. Carson is peeping this stream out here from Boston. Very nice. Very cool. Staying frosty to say the least. Absolutely. Guys, stay warm, man, for sure. A little rum and coke will work wonders aside from hot chocolate. But that's just me. That's just me. If you can choose one fast food joint to give you free food for life, which would you choose? Oh, wow. You know, I would probably say Taco Bell, because I tend to go there more often than not. You know, every so often. I wouldn't say more often than not, but I do go there out of all the fast food places. Outside of some of my reviews, for an occasional treat once in a while, usually it's Taco Bell. It's kind of hard for it to be bad. I mean, the Crunchwrap Supreme is one of my favorite items. It fills me up. It's filling. For sure. So I'd probably say that. And then, of course, because I know Elizabeth Ricard is watching right now, I'm probably going to say BK, because BK actually does have some pretty tasty stuff too. So I would probably go that route. The quality of the flame grilling of the patties is pretty amazing there. But, of course, every once in a while, you know, it's all about that quarter pounder with cheese at Mickey D's. You know, it's actually in a flavor class all by itself for what it is, aside from the double quarter pound king, which was a blast to review to do that. Let's see. Matthew Allen loves the new Diet Coke can flavors. I like all the flavors. Can you please do a shout out and review to do the Buffalo Wild Wings Asian Zing Wings? You know what? I actually did the Korean Spicy Q Wings, I think it was. If that's what you're thinking, Matthew, there. Take a look at my channel there. Just do a search for Wingstop. Buffalo Wild Wings, I should say. Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay. Yeah, that I definitely haven't had. So I'll look into seeing what that's all about there. And if that's an opportunity to interject that into the schedule, then I'll try and make that happen for you, Matt. Very, very cool. Vengeance. Do I have a fear of spiders? Maybe just a little bit, but not crazy. If they're bigger than small dogs, yeah, I'm going to run like hell. But otherwise, I just don't like seeing them, of course. It is what it is. Critical East Japan. Rum and mango Coke? That could spice it up. That is actually a very good idea. And considering I have technically four pop cans here with the addition of my Diet Coke, which I haven't opened, I got to do something with it, right? Man, a little Malibu rum, actually, or Captain Morgan may actually work out pretty nicely with that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's see. What do you think about Alexa rooting for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl? I haven't heard that, actually, but I'm not surprised, considering it's all about the underdog going against the top dog, so to speak, considering what it is with the Patriots there. I love Sylvester Stallone's Instagram post where it shows him and Drago looking at each other side by side, that famous shot, and he's dressed in the Eagles jersey, and then you have the Patriots jersey for Drago, and he's like, well, you know how this one turned out. So we'll see what happens with that. To be honest, I would like to see the Eagles do it, only because I think it would break the monotony of the expectations. So to have that happen would be kind of crazy, and especially how amazing the last Super Bowl was. That would be something else, to see the Eagles really rise up. And I think you can imagine Stallone would just be all over the place with that, because he's a huge Philly fan. I mean, you know, really, really huge fan. Epic Zombie, I'm curious, does your wife watch The Walking Dead? Yes, we watch it together all the time. I have never watched an episode without her, and if it actually, we do miss it because we happen to be out, we will watch it together. I don't watch it without her, so for sure. Let's see. Missed on what your thoughts on the new Coke flavors. That's for Nick Janowski. I missed what your thoughts were on the new Diet Coke flavors. No worries. This actually is going to be available this stream on replay. It'll be on the community tab shortly after the stream ends. I'm definitely going to put it in there. I usually keep these as unlisted videos, and you'll find them here in the community tab. And you'll find this here shortly after the stream ends. I'll make sure. I already have the thumbnail ready to go. You may have already seen it already with me holding the 4 cans up. So as soon as it ends, it'll be posted for you there for sure. Let's see. Patty Ed, people drink diet because they think they are losing weight. Yes, that's the misnomer with diet drinks, is they don't necessarily promote weight loss. They're diet because they may be missing a lot of the sugar that's in them, but at the same time, not necessarily for weight loss. I think that's exactly, it's the way the mentality of it is there. Everything in moderation, of course. And personally for me, diet drinks, I like them, but I would rather have like natural Coke with pure cane sugar and a little bit here and there, and maybe the occasional Coke Zero sugar, because even though what that is, it has aspartame in it, which is not good for you anyway. But again, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Let's see. Cal Redbeard Games, do you like Arby's hot wings? Do you mean the buffalo? The buffalo tenders, if that's what that is? I haven't checked if they've got anything new over there just yet, but I'm sure it's coming up here, because ever since the Oreo Bites and the Nashville Hot Fish, I think we're due for something this coming week or the week after, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Greetings from Texas. Mario, cool, man. Thanks so much for jumping on here. I appreciate it. We've got about 3 or so minutes left here, guys, before this goes into processing for the restream for you guys to watch again. But Mario, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that. Matthew Allen, you should go to Urban Plates and do a turkey meatloaf with barbecue sauce and get the mac and cheese. You know, we haven't, the Urban Plates that we go to here in Pasadena on Lake Avenue, I've been there a couple of times and it's decent. For what you get, price-wise, it's about average. But yeah, that definitely sounds good, man. That definitely sounds good. Turkey meatloaf with barbecue sauce, and how could you go wrong with mac and cheese aside from the Brussels sprouts there? That's actually pretty good. Okay, Feed Me Fajitas. Only did the when I did the Atkins diet, which is the low-carb diet, I drink diet soda because it had no carbs in it. It was only helpful in that way. Yes, it's all in the mindset. But again, if you're going to have anything, have water. Water, there's a reason why we're made up, 70% of our bodies technically is water. It really should be what we're drinking more than anything else. So all the flavored stuff is good, but moderation, moderation. Let's see, Toxic Venom. People say Diet Coke has more sugar than regular Coke. Well, I wouldn't say the actual sugar, maybe some of the chemicals, the way that it's broken down. Incidentally, whatever is in these drinks, whatever your body does not recognize, that's what it expels out typically. So more often than not, that's the thing. It'll try and kind of get rid of it at the same time. So again, everything in moderation. Critical, what's the difference between normal Diet Coke and Coke Zero? It's the recipe for what they're using with that one there. Naturally, in terms of aspartame, that may be the one thing there, but the way that the sugar is used in that, and just the formula, the way they have it designed, it has just more of a richer type of aftertaste to it there. So I think it's using the base of Diet Coke, but it's just how it's engineered. So naturally, the more engineering, you know, not exactly the best for you. It kind of is what it is with that. Let's see. Berkshire Bacon 12-pack Coke Zero Chug Challenge. Yeah. Watch my challenge video and you'll see it there. Like I said, it'll be in the community tab tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. But if you guys want the preview now, hit the community tab right over here and then take a look at the reckless eating video on the Pepsi Invitational. You'll find the link to my video in his description. You can watch it right now if you want to see what 3 drinks can do. So we'll have to see. RDR Food Reviews. Robert, what's up, man? Thanks so much for jumping on. What's up with you too as well, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. Awesome review with you and Yolise Peace. Yolise Peace over and RDR Food Reviews tag teamed on the Taco Bell Nacho Fries and the Nacho Fries Supreme / Bel Grande, depending upon the size that you get. But great work on that one there. That's one of the first ones that I watched last night. Really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff, RDR. Elizabeth knows me well. Ian's favorites are tomato and mayo sandwiches and a glass of sweet tea. Hilarious, hilarious. You guys are too much. All right, guys. We got about a minute left here. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for jumping on here. And for those of you, if you guys can give me a fast update and let me know how many people are watching the stream right now. Can you guys give me a fast update as to how many viewers and how many thumbs up? Just the first number would be the viewers. Second number would be the thumbs up. I would love to know how we actually fared tonight. That would be amazing if you guys can help me out with that. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up down below, you know, please do that. Let's see if we can keep it trending. We got 57. It's 57 viewers. How about the thumbs up there? How about the thumbs up? We really want to make sure we try and get as close to it as possible. 55. Sarah says 55. Awesome. 57, 56. I'm hoping that's 57 and 56 thumbs up. 57. Wow, we have 57. Do we seriously have 57 thumbs up with 57 people watching this right now? That's insane. 60? Man, I hope you guys are not trolling me. I guess we'll see afterwards if anything there. So really, really good. Really, really cool. We'll have to see what happens there. Either way, I'm super appreciative of you guys jumping on here right now and spending a little bit of your Friday night with me here. I am thankful beyond belief that we have over 13,200 plus peeps in the community here right now, and it means the world to me that you guys take an interest in my channel. Just like I said at the end of my Taco Bell Nacho Fries review, I couldn't do any of this without you, and I really, really appreciate the fact that you guys take an interest in it there. Critical, 68 thumbs up, 68 thumbs, 58 viewers. Man, that's awesome. We held it pretty nicely. Derek Levesque, taco truck tonight? Probably not tonight because the wifey's actually having dinner with one of her friends. We're getting ready for her birthday, which I'll actually be telling you about something coming up here next week, about maybe a possible trip. So we'll have to see about what happens with that there. Anthony Bryant, McDonald's Big Mac. Look at my dad, Miga's cool. Okay. Look. Okay, I want to showcase cinemas. Going down the line, guys. This is going really, really fast on my side here. So with that, let's see. Jeffrey Chedowowski, my favorite food reviewer. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. The love and support. Like I said, I'm very, very humbled by you guys doing what you do. Like I said, on a daily basis, visiting the channel, patronizing the channel, you know, and definitely letting me know what I'm doing right, and in some cases even what I could possibly improve upon. It's all about the community, and you guys definitely are a part of my community for sure here on the channel, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And I'll always say that in every single one of my comments. I always say thanks for watching if you guys see what I'm writing back to you guys. So with that said, Computer Blue, yes, I'm absolutely watching Black Panther when it comes out. I'm super excited for it there. To everybody watching here on the stream here right now, I'm going to jump back on over as we close this one out here. Elizabeth Ricard, night. I'm about to hit up a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich with a little bit of sweet tea maybe. No. But it was great to be on here with you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys spending some time with me here right now. Again, you will find the replay to this stream here on my channel in the community tab a little bit later on this evening, and definitely enjoy that there. Drop some comments down below if there's anything that you'd like to see me review. I'm well aware of KFC. It's already handled. It's already done already. That's going to be out very, very soon. And we'll round out the end of the month as strong as possible. This actually, just so you guys know, happens to be my biggest month ever in terms of page views on my channel, which is just insane to me. So, guys, again, I'm very humbled. I'm very appreciative. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel by this point, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you haven't, think about it. I'd appreciate hitting the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner of your display. You will not be disappointed here. So, with that said, to everybody who jumped on the stream tonight, thanks for spending some time with me. I'm glad you guys had a chance to experience, at least visually, all the Diet Coke flavors that we had going here tonight. Definitely decent there. I am going to be using the combination of some of these, maybe together with a little bit of some Malibu rum possibly. That was a very good idea, Critical Eats. I can't let this stuff go to waste. So really, really awesome stuff there. So with that said, guys, it's Ian K officially closing out the Friday night live stream. Until next week, where we're probably going to do another multiple review. You guys like the multiple reviews, I take it. Drop the comments down below. Let me know if there's anything specifically that you'd like to see me do. I'll try and make that happen for you. And as always, until next time, next Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically Friday nights. Look for it, and we'll just go from there. So the live stream is officially over for tonight. Replay a little bit later on this evening, and until next time, guys, I will definitely talk to you soon. Stay frosty.